Good. So welcome. My name is Chris Perillo. I'm a geek. I am not a programmer. I am not a software developer. I'm not an engineer. Yet I've created 250 apps. These are viable working apps. I can't believe it. My favorite recently is this 404 error message page. So if you run into a 404 error on my site, then you can play with the paper. Because, 404 errors happen when you can't find a web page. So I thought I'd make it fun and interactive. So about a year ago or so, though I've had a 30-year career in helping people better understand technology, I was never able to do something like this, to be able to create software simply by talking. I might be more of a product manager, having an idea as a customer of what kind of product or service I would want. And to be able to translate that to an engineer or a software developer could be fun. And I use that term loosely. So to be able to better articulate my vision directly to AI was very empowering. It was very exciting, and I admit it, I'm addicted. I'm as addicted to this as I am 3D printing, Star Wars, decaf espresso, the list goes on and on. I was doing this prolifically and thought, I think a lot of other people maybe in my position, people who may be entrepreneurs, maybe they've had an idea but never taken the step to become an entrepreneur, maybe existing small business owners, or maybe just casual hobbyists, just wanted to play around and see what it was all about. And what I found over and over again, people would sometimes get tripped up. They'd go to AI, and I use that term generally, right, ChatGPT or whatever, and they say, how do I get started with vibe coding? Well, of course, if you ask a tool like that, it's gonna say, you got to download this, and then you got a repository of that, and GitHub, and this, and pushes and pull. No, it's not that complex. So just by a show of hands for those in the room, because we are doing it virtually as well, has anybody, if you vibe coded something before, raise your hand? Okay, good. That's a good mix. If you haven't, it's exciting. It is transformative. I tell you, I still cannot believe I do this. It's amazing. And so I want that excitement and to share that excitement with other people. That's the motivation for doing something like this particular series. But before we kind of get going, I wanted to mention one of the sponsors to make sure this kind of thing happens and I'm able to do this kind of thing is Every.io. Lindy is here from Every as well. They basically have an all-in-one back office built for founders, small businesses, helping manage the stuff so you can focus on product and service. If you're there at that point in your career, great. She's the person to talk to. If you're aspiring to get to that point, because there's never been a better time to be an entrepreneur, I'm telling you, every headline that I see, layoffs, etc., never been a better time to take your idea and try to turn it into a business. Every could be there for you, certainly, in the beginning steps. So thank you, Lindy and Every, for supporting this endeavor. Did that cover? Okay. If you
answer questions, if anybody has any questions, but really we want to just invest in the community so you guys can experience this sort of thing. But if you are curious about becoming an entrepreneur, happy to talk. But we have lots of resources that are free to kind of help you on that journey. But this is a great first stop.
Including registering a C Corp for free, just so you know. C, right? The C Corp? Yeah. This is a link I sent out to everybody who had registered, pre-registered. Basically, I vibe coded. I went to Gamma, which builds decks very easily, very cleanly, and listed everything I wanted to list on here. It built it beautifully, including our sponsors. Broke down what vibe coding is, and it's basically, as I said, you speak your vision. You say, this is what I want. That's it. That's where it starts. And then what you do from there is you iterate. You build upon that. I believe vibe coding is perfect for people like me who don't know code. Why? And I think as an engineer, you may bridle, go, well, of course you have to know code. No, you don't. In fact, it's better that you don't, because you don't know what you don't know. You just know what you want. Focus on the outcome. Focus on what you want as a customer, as the ultimate user, or if you will, a product manager. That will enable you to get to that point a lot quicker instead of getting caught in, do I need to use this framework or that? I don't even know what a framework is. Like, how do I begin? You just tell it what you want and let it go. And I always love this example. If you see it, my daughter's doing it. My 11-year-old is doing it. She asked on her own volition she said, do you still have that Gemini thing? That's Google's AI tool. And I said, yeah, why? Well, I want to make a game. I'm like, okay. I said, what kind of game are you making? Well, I'm making a game where I can better understand multiplication. And so I was kind of teaching her how to prompt her way through it as she was typing. Instead of saying, make a game, look, what kind of game? What do you want to learn? What is your hope? And having her construct that prompt organically on her own. And in a matter of minutes, she had a multiplication game. She wanted it to be cute. So I had a little bunny in there. So there's a bunny way of learning multiplication now, been vibe coded by my daughter. So sometimes as adults, we kind of catch ourselves in that trap of feeling like we can't do it because we don't understand. The beauty of AI today is that you don't necessarily need to understand to ideate a vision. So there are many tools that you could begin with. You may have your own, a favorite. I'm going to show you a few here as we kind of get going on. These are, again, this is why I wanted everyone to kind of review this before coming, because I don't want to like read from the page. Starting simple and specific is good. Remember that the first one shot may not be practical, as in you're not going to get the perfect app right up front. You may have forgotten something. You may not like the design, whatever. You know, try to be specific when you can be. When you know, hey, I want it to be pink, then you have to say, I want it to be pink, because AI can't read your mind today. Tomorrow, maybe. So, you know, people ask, well, what do I use? There's so many tools at breakneck speed. These things are being released. I have my favorite. My favorite seems to change because my favorite has been Google Gemini to make the web apps that I've built. But Gemini changed something recently. They updated their model, and now it's not been working as well as it was before. That happens. You know, they update code, they change things. You may have to change as well. So I've got my favorites, and I certainly use sometimes one tool and pit it against another. Well, which one's going to provide better output? Which one's going to get me further along? I'm running into problems here. What if I took that problem that this tool seems to be having problems with and send it to this person? Or, sorry, AI. Which, they are teammates. Think of them as teammates, right? So ChatGPT, if you're familiar with ChatGPT, use it. And I don't want to send you off to using any tool that you're not familiar with, right? If you're looking to build a web app, certainly ChatGPT is ample. Google Gemini does a great job. There are, you know, other tools beyond that. If you're looking to build a mobile app, like an iOS app, there are platforms you could use like Vibecode app, Bitrig, Rourke. There are tools specific to building with AI to get the outcome you want. Because some of them are a little more, making a web page, pretty simple. Making an iOS app, a little more complex. Building a full-on platform, as in people can sign up and then I can, you know, charge people, etc. You can do it, but it's probably going to require something a little more complex, is the wrong word to use, but you would use different tools, potentially like Rocket or Mocha, or to have AI work in conjunction with you using something like Google Jewels. Speaking of Rocket, for those who registered, if you saw an email went out, a push went out, in there, the bonuses Rocket's got for the people who registered, just a code for you, nobody else who registered, 2 months free, like 100% off their basic, you know, paid plan. So there's a bonus for a free event. You just got $50 worth of, you know, a playground, effectively, which is awesome. So that's at Rocket. I sent that link. Click the link, sign up. That's in your email if you'd pre-registered for the event. So I think that pretty much frames everything. The only outcome I want from today is you had fun and you have something, and maybe you're interested in doing it again. Maybe you're interested in coming to this event again to learn a little bit more, meet other people, build a community, etc. But to me, the bottom line is having fun. This is not work. If you want to make it about work, you can. It's just about having fun. Just trying something new, seeing what comes of it. If you run into a wall, if you have questions, feel free to ask. I may not know everything, but I can usually find a way to find the answer. The first thing in the creative ideation process is what are we going to do? And I don't want to tell you what to do, but I'm going to have us try to vibe code around a keyword. The last in-person event we did here in Foundations a month ago, the keyword that someone shouted out was orange. That was it. So everyone who was here created something around the word orange. Maybe the website was orange. Maybe the app was orange. Maybe it was about a video game with an orange running through a field. It didn't matter. They just had that word and they went around it. So it's just kind of a creative spark to kind of get your imagination going. So we need, the most important part, we need words. So give me some, keep in mind, the words that you give me are going to be on the wheel, and the word that you give potentially to be picked could be picked. So I'm just saying, the more esoteric word, what was the word? Oh God. Okay, squid. Topic? Coffee. Oh my God, coffee. I love you. Okay. Archetype? Very good. Any others? Space Needle? Perfect. I like that one. Hero. Maybe a couple more? Droid. Orca. Perfect. Okay, these are good words. So we're going to spin the wheel. This app itself, vibe coded. Here we go. Magic, magic, magic. It's not exactly like Wheel of Fortune, but Space Needle. Ooh, this is a good one. I like this. So what we're going to do is we're going to create anything you want with Space Needle. I'm going to show you Google Gemini first, because who doesn't have a Google account? That's what I thought. Okay, so you go to gemini.google.com, and I'm going to show you how you can do it more easily. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the Tools button. I'm going to hit the drop down and then choose Canvas. What that does within Google Gemini is it opens the live, like a preview of the code that it's building, so you can actually see what it is that you're iterating. You could also go to the side and choose what they call a model within Gemini, something that works fast. It may not be the best, but it works fast. A thinking model, which may process more, may work well for whatever you're doing, or the pro model, which is better at code, but I have found in the recent update, it's not done well over time. It starts to forget. So I'm just gonna go fast and say, make a video game about the Space Needle that has pedestrians running around trying to, I don't know, I'm just making it general, right? And obviously I'm not thinking too hard about this. I just want to show you, that's it. And then I didn't give it too many specifics apart from Space Needle. I didn't say Seattle. Pedestrians, okay, so I gave it maybe some kind of idea of what it was going to do, okay? So here we go, Space Needle Elevator Tycoon, a fast-paced arcade game where you play as the operator of Seattle's most famous lift. The goal is to ferry swarms of pedestrians from the ground level up to the observation deck. Okay, this might be fun. So what it's doing here, all this code, this is actually a web page, because that's how I prefer to make things, just single-page apps, because I don't need them to be more complex than that. This is another reason why I chose the fast model, so that I can get the code built to be able to show you. Graphics may not be amazing. Oh my God, okay, that's not bad. It's a very UFO-ish top. We may have to iterate here, but yeah, okay, so there we go. So it looks like I got a working elevator, but I don't see pedestrian. Oh, I see a pedestrian, so I gotta go down there. There's another pedestrian. Yeah, I've got to make this more adventurous. So this is what it came up with. That's it. Do I like it? I don't know. Can I iterate? Maybe, but it gave me a starting point. I've now created something that if I upload to the web, y'all could play with, y'all could use. In fact, with the share feature, and this is the way, when you get the survey at the end, you'll get a survey at Google. It'll be, no, I think it's sent out through Luma. It'll be a Google Forms survey. You can share, if you use Google Gemini, you can share your public link to Canvas in there so that you can qualify for a $100 Amazon gift card giveaway. Every registered participant can. You could also copy the contents of the code if you want to paste it elsewhere. But that's Google Gemini in a nutshell. I could take the same very, very incredibly generic prompt and throw it into Rocket and see what it does. I can throw the same thing into Prom. This is actually kind of fun. Prom, they actually operate out of Foundations. I just found out about the Seattle startup. You can go to prom.dev. And, oh, hang on, am I not logged in? Hang on, am I logged in? Yeah, I did. I saw that in the corner. I'm like, why is my email needing to be verified? But okay, we'll just run the prompt through it. Okay, I guess we're running into problems there. It's okay. Prom.dev, if you sign up, it should work. There is a bot on X, save your hisses, that if you reply to it, will build you the app. Online, so Clonkbot. So if I open up a post and say Clonkbot, build a, oh wait, hang on, build an app, a game, say, all right, I guess I don't have to type that in. And what it'll do is it'll actually generate the code and come back to me in another few minutes with the finished product and a deployed website. It's pretty interesting. Claude, I was showing someone else. I built a more complex project for makers last night that helps people build models for business cards that are like poker chips, which is kind of fun. Claude is another app that is definitely popular with the people who are more like steeped in tech and code. It's definitely more full featured. I like it. Claude.ai. It's like in my tool belt. You can use any tool to be able to build, one thing or another. Rocket, if I go back here, it says, I can help you. What do you want to build? So it asked me specifically a web app, mobile app, a tool, landing page, whatever. I'm just gonna say web app, just keep it simple. I'll begin with the framework. Sure, that sounds great. I don't know. I mean, I do to a certain degree, but at the same time, I'm like, sure, knock yourself out. Let it do the thinking for you. Let it do the lifting for you. I'm gonna see if I can get give me a second. If I got a verification, because there we go. I did get the prom verification. There we go. Okay, because this is a really cool tool. We're going to improve the prompt first. This is a nice built-in way, so it's going to flesh it out a bit more. So what kind of game experience? Fast-paced arcade. There we go. So it fleshed it out. This is prom.dev. No association apart from just meeting the CEO at this point. I can give it images to iterate on. I press enter and then just step away. It bakes it. This is more of a one-shot tool, so you can't iterate what it makes, but it is still vibe coded. It will create an app that works, right? I went in and let's see here. Needle Dash is building right now. I tried to do a virtual Pop-It toy. This is a one-shot, as in I can't iterate. I can't change it on prom.dev, but it's a quick way of making an app. Let's see here. Those are the only tools. Clonk, I don't think would have replied already, but yeah. Thank you, Jamil, for following. Yeah, so I'm not going to show you Clonk. So this is what we're doing today. What we're going to do is build an app, sit down in front of your computer, Space Needle is a keyword, do whatever you want, use whatever tool you want. You run into problems, you have any questions, feel free to ask. Restrooms in the back. I've got the code for the doors. Can't touch anything in the kitchen. That's all I know. So either way, that's it. That's what we're going to be doing. That's what you're doing. Any questions right now? Sweet. Okay. Yes. No. He was just, yeah. Okay. Question. Sure. Great question. So what follow-up prompt, what way to iterate? There's a couple ways of doing it. I'm going to go back to the Google app specifically. I'm looking at, the city shut down. So I look at what I've got, look at what I've produced and say, yeah, this isn't right. So then you start thinking through, what do I need to change next? I love the fact that it's raining, by the way. That was a nice little detail I didn't ask it to add. Can we slow down the pedestrians a bit? Add a few more as well, letting them grow into a short queue on each side. So I'm telling it, basically, I'm iterating and I'm saying, yeah, this is too fast. It's not clicking for me. It's not clicking as a game yet. I wasn't specific enough. So I'm saying, here's what I think would make a better game, a more compelling game. If I had them, instead of just going in, just having them form a queue. So I'd go up and down and up and down and up, and it'd be a little tedious, but you get the point. And can we redesign the top of the Space Needle? And what I might do here, this is what's called multimodal, a tool or a app. So I'm going to drag, and that's a video. I don't need a video, I need images. I want to show it kind of what the Space Needle looks like, because it was using, its knowledge to build that needle. But I want to show the design of the Space Needle. I want to give it some good pictures here that give it a better idea of the way I want it to look. So I'm dragging those images to my desktop. If what?
Just mention Seattle.
Oh, I could in either the original prompt or, yeah. I could say, well, I could ask, can you make this more like Seattle? I think they did the rain pretty well. Can you make this more like Seattle or something specific? Could you give the pedestrians coffee? Maybe thunder and lightning, something that, yes, I could define it. But if I want a better visual, I may have to give it a different cue. Do you have anything specific about Seattle that you'd want it to pull out?
For example, I was just looking at Replit this morning, and one of the tutorial videos said that you can actually ask the tool to, check on the internet, or like just ask that, do your research. Is Gemini capable of that?
It is, not as well as, say, Perplexity or maybe even Claude at this point, unless you're going to deep research mode or research mode specifically. It does a decent job, but I've found sometimes that by providing more specific visuals, it's a little more targeted. But to your point, do your research on... Do research... If I can type. Okay, screw it. It's going to know how to... It knows what I'm typing. I can make typos. Do research on what the Space Needle really looks like and make it look more realistic. So, to your point, I could ask it that without dragging any pictures and see what it does. Let's see what happens. And I'm also, again, using fast mode, which is maybe not the most detailed model, or most powerful model. I think I can flip over to Pro dynamically, which may do a better job than fast. Fast is kind of like a one-size-fits-all versus a dedicated, if you will. And there's no, Google, at least with this tool, doesn't have agentic programming structure. Google also has AI Studio for more full-featured activities. The best, at least in Google's camp for agentic workflows, Jules, which is definitely more developer-oriented, can take your code as uploaded to GitHub, which is a repository for open source code, or a code that anybody could use and iterate upon, or see and iterate upon. And an agent could run in the background and fix a bug or implement a feature. That's jules.google.com. AI Studio from Google, again, is a bit more full-featured, not necessarily for a starting point, but it's definitely going to be a little more powerful and work differently than something that is a little more instantaneous than like this. Okay, so didn't do bad. It got that it's better. I like it. So let's see, can it play? Oh, my elevator, I just made $75 by dropping off the face of the earth. So now I've got to figure out, well, hang on, the elevator's not working right. The elevator didn't go up and down. I'm only seeing one pedestrian come out. So I take what I've got and either say, yeah, this is what I want, or I might start from scratch, or I said, yeah, this is good enough. I'm going to iterate from there. Did that better frame the, okay. Just basically think of it like my elevator is really not working. It's like, yeah, there's some stuff. There are people that are queued up, but like it's not working the way it was before. I could also, in Google, and there are other tools that'll do this as well, I can go back to the first one that I had. I can't restart from there in the prompting, but as I said, I could take that code, copy the contents out, and have it a copy on my computer and then upload it. So for example, I built a tool to make it easy to get that copy. And I can say, open a new Gemini window. Oops. Not as easy to use mobile, but okay. So then I could drag that HTML file in, go back to the fast mode. Can we make it such that the pedestrians queue up? So I started a new chat entirely, but I took that code that I built in that other tab, and I'm going to iterate it separately because I don't know if I like necessarily the direction that it went, or maybe I need to do a course correction. But I was just showing you, just very simple, in a simple way, how to take a previous version or a current version and lift it out of the app and put it somewhere else. It may be more complex than you may need to worry about today, but either way, yeah, like I said, the ChatGPT, another tool, They all do basically the same thing. The quality is sometimes different depending on where it is that, what it is that you're using. Graphics might look better. There's a little more taste in Gemini today than might be in ChatGPT or any other of those types of tools. So again, this is just another tool to use, which again, ChatGPT, a lot of people have heard of. And now ChatGPT has inline preview as well. So I took the same concept, put it here. So if you've got an idea, you can use as many tools as you want, right? Yeah, question.
So multiple pages going to be housed then? Is GitHub a good place, or is one of these platforms to house more of those?
Sure, it's a great question. Where do you put these apps once you're done with them? Yeah, there are different platforms that will streamline that. GitHub is it's very developer centric, but you could push to a repository or create a repository. GitHub will create pages out of what you upload if they're just simple stuff. Vercel also does hosting. There's Netlify. I always trip up on that. Netlify. Did I get that right? Yeah. The L and the F I always transpose. Is another place. I ended up just working with a friend. He has a web host. Say, hey, could I just upload these simple HTML pages there? Yes. I did. This is something that I think I set out earlier. I'm not sure where this is going yet, but like I started to vibe code a platform so that people who are vibe coding could more easily get discovered of what they happen to be vibe coding, wherever they happen to be hosting. I'd like to build into this the ability for people to host simple web pages, because I think it's a viable question. Yeah, so they are out there. Simple, even GoDaddy, I'm sure would be able to handle something. Yes.
Trying to go to this place or not, but this is all self-contained, right? Can I use this? Can I use a vibe code web app to interact with files on my hard drive?
Can you vibe code an app for files on your hard drive? I got you. Yes is the answer. When I sat down, it was a virtual one-on-one session. The stream is online. Worked with a colleague in New York who's a community manager. She was having problems with her ISP. The ISP said, it's not our fault. And she said, I know it's your fault. So well, she said, I needed to collect data on my computer to send to them. How do I do that? I said, well, let's ask. Let's figure this out. Well, she has a Mac. I said, all right, well, let's ask AI. We need to build an app. I'm not a developer, so I don't have developer tools. I need to make this easy for myself. This is what I'm trying to accomplish. And what it did was it built the app to collect the data so that she could send on to her ISP. So the answer is yes. I build tools to run locally for my own needs as well. Like I can choose, and the complexity varies depending on what it is that I need to have done. But if I want to try to do something, I can create it, whether it's a web app or a local executable, if you will, or a script to run. AI is good for that locally as well. If you want, I'd be careful about certain tools like Claude because as powerful as they are, they're also powerful, which means they could do things you didn't want them to necessarily do. Yeah, careful. Right now, you are guardrails. Any other questions right now? If not, can you flag down? Head back to your computer. You got Space Needle on the mind. If you've been thinking like, what can I do with space? Video games are easy. Or you can make a tour guide thing, or knock yourself out. I'm just going to be curious to see what kind of Space Needle apps or whatever come from this. So anyway, welcome and thank you. I'll be floating around. That's the key. The key is fun. Must have fun. Hi.
I have an idea
Yeah.
that I came here with.
Yeah.
I thought I'll get started because I've been just thinking about it and not doing anything.
Oh, okay. Well, we can try to help you through it. Hi.
Hi, I'm sorry. I
It's
just
okay.
got here.
Yeah, it's okay. We just kind of gave a rundown. We're gonna. Have you done vibe coding before?
I've been using Claude.
Perfect.
So,
Great. Okay, then you know what you're doing. Or at least further along. So we're going to use Space Needle is a keyword. So if you build anything, just use the word Space Needle in there in some way. That's not a full-fledged thing. It's just a game. It's the creative process of doing something with the word space. So everyone here is going to be doing something around that keyword. You don't have to, but like, yeah, just it's a creative exercise.
I gotta figure something out.
Yeah, it's the creative juices. Wi-Fi passwords there. Take a 3D print if you want. Name badge as well. And welcome. Find a place. Plug in. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Wherever. Okay. So what do you got?
Yes. So the app that I thought of is more. If I have to summarize it, it's a social currency app that I'm thinking of.
Okay.
So whatever is available in the market right now, it's more about, for example, Instagram. You have like a style of things. For example, if I'm a creator, I dance as well. So, like I only have dance content. And like if I want to post something personal, maybe like I'll make another profile, but it'll be like again, like a grid of random things all together.
Yeah.
Now there are apps, or for example on LinkedIn, people post about like, oh, like this is the event I went to. But like if you go to their profile, you really have to go into their post section, click on it, scroll through it. That's
Right.
That's how you know that, oh, these are the events that I'm interested in.
Right.
So I was just thinking of this social currency app, which will sit on top of all of these, like be it Instagram, LinkedIn, or even like a dating app.
Sure.
For example, even on dating app, it's more of claiming social, like personal interests that I'm interested in.
Right.
Dancing or whatever.
Right.
But like there is really no in a way what I really do.
So the answer is yes. I mean, ultimately, yes. I think for that, you're definitely talking about a more like a richer or vibrant platform.
So how I'm thinking is, I don't want to create another social app like Facebook. But what I'm really thinking of is creating a layer which could be built on top of these apps. So I just don't know where to get started.
Okay. So hang on just a second. Hang on. Matt, hang on. Sorry, I'm just taking off my mic for a second. So I think
maybe
you're gonna want to plan, right? I think planning is
But like I'm just like come up with this
that's exactly why you want to like use okay. There's an app called Chat PRD. And Chat PRD is I can put this back on. Oh, everybody. Moving the mic around. Yep. Oh, I know exactly what you're thinking. So at least in terms of formulating your concept and planning it out, you're going to want to have your PRD or your product requirements document. So this is probably the best tool to start with because you've got all these ideas to synthesize, feed it to this, and have it give you something. Or all those that the ideas that you have, even if you were just to talk like and make voice memos, like oh I'm thinking this or I'm thinking that, and then feed it into something like was it LM Notebook or Notebook LM? Yeah, absolutely. Take notes. So Notebook LM is a tool from Google that will basically take information that you're giving it and synthesize and give you something to build from. So if you take all your ideas and welcome in, hi. If you want a name badge, chips, Wi-Fi is right there. Today's keyword that we're going to try to build something around is Space Needle. If you need help getting started, you can grab me or another person who knows.
Talk loudly about your problems.
Yes, well, I'm having a problem, and then a nerd will come. It's a better geek squad. Okay, so Notebook LM is a way, it's a Google tool that will take information you give it and synthesize and give you something. I think more for your product mindset, though Chat PRD is the first thing I thought of. Because I think this is going to be critical to being able to take what it is that you're thinking and funnel it into a viable outcome to be able to build the product. Because you need a plan.
Yeah.
Yep. This is your starting point. This is your starting point.
Would you say that this Chat PRD AI is it says start building things. So
Yeah.
I can also create it.
I haven't used it extensively, but yes, it's you're building your PRD. Yes.
People that need to use random code.
Oh yeah. It is.
Dude, I think I can get started.
Yeah. Cool.
Come back again. Another question. You said Space Needle. I have to ask something.
Just do a throwaway. Just do a quick game thing. You don't have to, no, but like it's just the creative exercise of,
I think this is just a really good environment where I can ask for help.
Exactly. Well, that's why we do it. It's exactly why. So welcome.
I'll just get
Have fun.
started. Yeah.
Yes.
Thank
Do
you
it.
so much.
Absolutely.
Instead of having.
Also, what's that thing on X you were showing?
The thing on X is, let's see what I think it may have built something by now. It did it? I'm getting all these toy responses. I don't know if it's built anything yet. Applies. Yeah, it hasn't done anything yet. Yeah, Clonk bot. Thank you. Did you put the? Yeah, absolutely. Did you put the bathroom code on there too? Smart. I didn't think they. No. They didn't have the code last time. We didn't, or either that, or no one had to go to the restroom. But yeah, any of them. Game, graphics, app, travel. I mean, it's just a creative starting point, as opposed to a blank slate. Like, what do I do? Kind of thing.
Yeah, because I'm like, just press something that
Yeah,
maybe
a little or a logo. The logo is the Space Needle or a Space Needle background or
so y'all are just trying to get us to make something
whatever.
simple.
It doesn't need to be complex. Most of the people have never done anything that they certainly necessarily don't work in Claude code, but just like, I mean, it's great for what it is.
You just want us to use regular like Claude Online.
Use whatever you want. I don't care. There's no rules. It's just more getting together, other people that are doing things, learning, meeting, getting inspired, maybe helping somebody else. Just more of a community fun thing.
Okay.
There's no KPI. It's all.
Like you can even have a picture of a Space Needle in it, like something
I
totally.
mean, I can do that. Really.
Yeah.
No, that's I know that's like easy. So
I kind of want to do something fun to me. Or try to do something fun.
yeah, or just like here I've done it. Okay, but I want to now. I've got an idea, or here's the thing I want to work on right now. Whatever you want to do, whatever you want. There's no rules. Either the worst host or the best host ever. There are no rules. Just like giving a starting point and having people go.
Yeah, I kind of sat down and I was like, oh, where are we at? But I'll figure it out.
It's part of the creative process.
Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Before I forget.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the medallions. Yeah. Oh, that's great.
Make a Discord channel for the.
Yeah, there is a sub, but I can give me a second.
Whatever.
Yeah, no, I've got the Discord server, but I will create a new event. January. Oh, it's February.
Yep. Last day of February.
Yeah. So like people move.
All right, Eli, it's created in the on the Discord server under events.
So you get a card to somebody, and your team, if it's one people, like solve it by you. There's like extra.
Yay!
That's what
Yeah. And then what is it?
Now I've got to think of my thing. I didn't like that game looked well, but I've got to flesh out my idea. Yeah, it wasn't
Maybe like a game of building the Space Needle. Okay.
a game of building the space in
Build the Space Needle, like
different pieces.
pieces or something like that. Maybe.
I kind of wonder because I've done a puzzle before.
Oh yeah, puzzle would be good too. Like.
Yeah, I don't know. I like the elevator concept. It reminds me of Tapper.
Yeah.
You know, it just for some reason it reminds me of Tapper. So I'm gonna let's see how Rocket is doing. Build my web app. There we go. I've got like a billion tabs open. This is the problem. Like, oh crap. When I help people, it's like, oh, I've got to do this. I've got to do that. I can close that. Close that. Okay, so make a video. I'm gonna go pro. Although Claude has been impressing me. That's how I did the maker chip app.
I'm almost tempted to cancel my ChatGPT.
Oh, I wouldn't be surprised because it's just night and day. Hey,
So quick question.
Yeah.
So like let's say for instance I type in something like make a video game of something around, right? So but it's just giving me the wording, it's not bringing those.
okay.
Yes.
So when I would be a better way of doing it here. If I open up a previous chat, it might be easier.
Mhm.
So it may be showing you the code. You can go to preview.
Oh, then I can go.
Yeah,
To
go over to preview, and then you see what it's built. Yeah. So make sure in the down here, select canvas first in Google Gemini. Yeah, and then it'll give you the canvas. Absolutely. It's a finer detail of that I screw up.
Yeah.
Did you see me getting mad with chat with Gemini? Gemini Pro has just been really. I did this. Oh wait. Oh, hang on. Claude did it. Oh my God, they're like splatting into the Space Needle. This is not what I want. I think Gemini did a better job. Like that was definitely not what I wanted. Make it okay. I'm gonna start from scratch. Make a video game. Dang it, Chris. Good group, very good group. Quiet group. I couldn't get the music going. I don't know what happened with the music overhead. Shane, if you're still here, if you want to join the stream, feel free. I can send you the link. Happy to. All right, so let's go back to not that. Let's go here. Oh yeah, how did ChatGPT do? Yeah, see, ChatGPT, like it's just not. Gemini just got it. Like Gemini, like that's been my feeling. It's gotten it. That's what's so weird about what's been happening with it. Let me give it some graphics up front. Make a video game about the Space Needle in Seattle that has pedestrians. I did say pedestrians running around. Has pedestrians lining up at the base, and you have to transport them to the top. You don't want the queue to be too long, so the object is to transport as quickly as possible. Let's say running off the side of the screen as quickly as you earn money for every person you bring from the bottom to the top. You are the elevator. Wait, P1 is the elevator operator. What else? What other context could I give it here? Because that's where when I did this here, that was the thing, is I was too not specific. Thank you, Finn. I appreciate that. It says, amazing, beautiful work, Chris. Amazing how far AI has come in such a short period of time. Future of AI coding will be even more amazing. Possibilities are endless. I hope you have a great weekend. I am. We're having fun at this event. And yeah, Matt, you can feel free to just walk around or whatever. I don't think anybody else is coming up, so I'm going to tell Gretchen that she might know that she could come up, but she's walking around. Okay, so make a video game about the Space Needle in Seattle. Pedestrians lining up the base. So the guy transport as quickly as possible. You earn money for every person. What else do I need to include in here? This is a casual game. I don't know. See, that's what I'm saying. I don't know if I want to build levels. Like, I just want to, I mean, maybe I should though. Like, I don't know, but I'm unsure about how to make this a challenge.
Because otherwise you're just
I know.
the same way.
Beyond the routine game mechanic of going up and down. Something's done. Rocket? Oh, there's Rocket. So there's a pedestrian. It's general. So I'm going to give Rocket the same information, or try to at least. I'm going to drop image here. Oh wait, I got to convert them.
Yeah, but this is like I told my current CEO, I was like,
There we go. Drag into images. Is that going to work? There we go. Got the graphic. I'm going to iterate. Da 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 da. Close that because I don't need it. No, I didn't like that. Oh my session limit. I knew it. My Claude, I was burning Claude earlier. I'm probably gonna upgrade to the Claude Pro because have you tried the Maker Chip app that I did?
Not yet.
K2 loves it. He had some array of feedback for me, but he said K2 from the thing I built, he said, excellent work, tested it several times, performs flawlessly. A few Maker Chip makers out there. This is by far the best I've seen. So like, that was good. He says, right track with the beta build with his main chip STL. Maybe you can have it added as the default. Okay, I see what he's got.
I feel for salespeople, like, this is hard, this stuff is hard. And like, it's funny, our sales.
Okay, so I let me see if I see what he's asking me to do. All right. Oh, I've run out of my credits for Claude. I'm gonna need to upgrade Claude. I know. Well,
$15.
no. If I pay, it's gonna be like the 20x because I will use it. And I think going back and forth between, I did one last night that took forever. In Gemini just was not having it, and I feel like I can create the basis of what it is. Usually in Gemini, if it's something visual, because it does it well. But when it comes to bug fixing and extending, I think I have to jump over to Claude from there because that's where it starts depleting. This is the other one that I built. This is one I built last night. It took me forever, but there's depth to it too. So you'll see in the background, you see they're kind of blurry. So if you click whatever, then more trees get planted. I think I've got it because it's not really. They seem to be planting in the middle primarily, rather than also on the edges. So that's something that I need to iterate. But yeah, just like a Sakura kind of thing, just making it fun. SVG. I decided to go with SVG graphics, which is kind of redundant. SVG. Silicon Valley Graphics, is that SVG? Scalable vector graphics. I know what it is. Okay, here we go. So it built it. Build that. Okay, tools, canvas. Build it. Yes.
You mentioned that there's a bathroom.
Yes, there is. We've got it written down there. I'm gonna have to print that again because Eli was smart. I had it here, but I didn't know there was a code to the bathroom until I got here, and Gretchen said, "That's what I'm saying. There wasn't last time." Yeah, I think she's still down there. I'll tell her. Oh, is Gretchen over there? Oh, is she hanging out? And does she know someone? Oh, Ellen came. Oh, I didn't see Ellen sneak in.
So that's been another really neat thing, is to like hear what's happening later on. Like, they don't know. There's like, oh, somebody's in the press, so they raised a bunch of money. It's hard. Like, you know, you hear these stories of people who are like, yeah, I worked for 7 years, and I finally got to that. I finally, my friends gave me a little bit of money. I built it.
Why did
I'm
the
in
plot
place
from
here.
right?
So, you hear those stories.
Oh yeah, Claude Pro. Oh, I
But I
fly through it.
Yeah.
But the next one is like
Neat to really get to know the customers and like create stories and we're about to launch a play card.
Whatever you call it.
Risk in that.
What's that?
the Ultra
Together.
for Claude. Is
Oh, Claude. Yeah, I have a Gemini Ultra. I upgraded, and then Gemini
Ultra from Gemini.
way too much, like $250 a month. But I kept running into limits, and I kept running into problems with Gemini. So I'm like, okay, I need to lift these limits. Otherwise, it's the same thing with Claude. It'll say you have to stop using it now until your next whatever, and that'd be so frustrating.
Try the Claude is less than the Ultra then for Gemini.
I like that needle. Okay, how do I get the guy to come in? When the elevator is down, the people need to climb aboard. Now back to my Google Space Needle operator. Oh my God. Upgrades? What's his upgrades? Turbo motors, double decker. Okay. Where are the pedestrians? What is up with that? Did I just throw a pedestrian out the window? What the hell was that? That was Pro. It was just kind of weird. See, Pro is just. This is not. Yeah, I'm gonna try that again because that was not. That was just. I'm gonna try this in fast. Canvas, fast, because this is just. It totally woofed the details. Like, in Gemini has just not been this way. Like, even layout, like, it just got sloppy with the layout of these buttons. Like, it's just not. Pro was never doing this before, and now I can't use it the same way. They changed something with 3.1 Pro, and I've been sharing information about, like, dude, I don't know what the hell happened. I gotta wait on Opus, so I might as well close that. I'm gonna try it in fast and see what. No need to ask, it's a needle operator. Needle operator.
Yeah, it's been a fun adventure.
Oh, it's done. It's here. The elevator job start shaft. Where is the where is the Space Needle? Where are the people? See, Fast did a better job with the layout. Fast did that. Minus not having the that's what I asked. I'm like, I said, where's the needle? Where's the people? Oh, it's text here. Okay, so needle operator. Or it's just like the other the virtual event where I got the idea and was iterating the idea and it just sucked and I couldn't do it. And then I just did two different things altogether after the stream that ended up working. And I'm like, yeah, I like that. I like how those other things turned out. Let's see if that one came in. No, it still didn't come in. Just Ross. I'm getting to modular. The reason you aren't seeing a Space Needle or dead animation, the previous code drawing function ran once. Fix it. Do.
Like the quad match, yeah, and like the from
Delete.
all the tabs together. So a bunch of people associated.
The elevator. There we go.
Figure out that process.
Okay, yeah. Born. Okay. When the elevator is down at the bottom, people have to go into it so that I can ascend again and drop them off at the top and return. I can't tell if people are in the elevator or simply disappearing.
Yeah, the agent said you got registered business. He goes like.
The people should just be the same design because the emoji is throwing me off. I think I like the design of the first Space Needle better though. In fact, I kind of wonder, did I give it? Let me go back to what I started with. Yeah, there we go. So now I've got like multiple tracks going because I don't think the other one's going to work. It's fast. That's the problem. Is it's like the elevator keeps going into the ground. Nobody is going into the elevator.
Yeah.
It's at the bottom. Yeah, I may have to start like over with a completely different idea because unfortunately it's just not. Gemini is just barfing on things. And this is the problem when I have to use fast because Pro is just not. I can try opening AI Studio, but I don't know, man. This is a significant upgrade. Yeah, I know it's a significant upgrade. I can't, where? But what the hell?
And everything.
Yeah, it just, no, this is the different, this is the old, I went back to the first one, but I can't tell. It just, that's a mess. People have to climb into the elevator. Waiting people have to climb into the elevator when I get to the bottom. That isn't happening. Yeah, I don't know. This one seems off too.
We always call it data informed, not data driven. So you always check it. So like I will literally take static data and fit it into quad.
I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna open thinking too, because thinking sometimes does a decent job.
Still hesitate.
I've got like multiple. I'm probably building way too much, way too fast.
Right, like that kind of stuff, right? It's like when I was at my last company, which you can look up a little bit.
So I've opened up AI Studio to try to do something a little better. This one I think I'm giving up on, because it's not. It's still not. It's building the later iteration, but I'm like, not sure if it's getting what I need it to do. I can use Pro, or you could use Pro Ven. Problem is that they've nerfed Pro seemingly and making it smarter. It doesn't work as well as it did just a few weeks ago. I've had just not great experiences with Pro. Yeah, see, it's not even listening to what I want. I was like, no, it's not. They don't climb aboard, so I'm just gonna quit that because I got it. All right, this is the. What the heck? Why are? What is this? This is what Pro did. This is what Pro did, and Pro just didn't do this at all. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. If Pro didn't do that, it just didn't. It just didn't. It used to not do that. Now it's just it's horribly haphazard. Okay, so let's make a generative graphics app that creates dynamic cityscape scenes with the Space Needle front and center. User can change the design, etc. with every page refresh. I'm going with the generative graphics because that wasn't working. We want to change various aspects of the Space Needle design. This can't look chintzy. Cityscape must look clean. Okay, let's try this. I'm going to try it on Pro for argument's sake. Let's open up Canvas and see what happens. Make a 3D visualization where the user can fly around the Space Needle from 360 degrees at night. They can zoom in and out, but the Space Needle is always at the center. Give this a retro graphics feel. I'm trying a couple. Ooh, okay, that's not bad. Yeah, well, this is a generic scene. That's Pro. Let's make the Space Needle design changing as well as the cityscape.
Yeah.
Cityscape around it. So, like different types of Space Needles. Each graphic looking great, not chintzy. I can't type today.
Yes.
Yeah, I haven't used DeepSeek, at least for coding. If it was a more complex task, for sure, I think DeepSeek could work. Although I didn't DeepSeek just get in trouble for stealing Claude's code or something like that, like Claude's code or Perplexity or not Perplexity, Anthropic. Yeah, this is not. Thinking did not do. Oh my God, thud! Like this one thuds when it gets to the top and the bottom, but the passengers aren't getting off. Like, city rioted. Okay, that's done. I'm done with that one. I'm doing a graphics thing. I don't know. I want to make a 3D visualization app using 3JS, WebGL, making it tools, canvas. You ran out of pro tokens? Yeah, dude. I run out of pro tokens fast anymore. Okay, look, this did a video. Yeah, like if you made that into a great, now make that into an app. Perfect. That's what I want. But I can take that now and with the multimodal drag it in. I'm like, no, make it look like this, you know? Make it look like this. Oh, that's interesting.
And then we have conversations about it. So now you have like a common.
That's pro. No, make it look like this. Out of all these, I feel like I could start with something. Ooh, that one's kind of neat. Seattle 360. It's great, but like what? Toggle auto orbit, toggle CRT filter. Great. Now, each time the page loads, I want to turn off auto orbit there. Wait, turn. Give the Space Needle a completely different design. This is to be a generative Space Needle builder. Review the video again for design ethos. Okay, this one didn't do too bad. I actually kind of like Seattle Night Flight. I want to see where this one goes, but this one may be the one I stick with. Okay, it's just a visualization. With look at the clouds. You can see little 8-bit clouds. That's great. All right, I'm gonna walk. I'm gonna walk and talk. All right, Pixel, I'm walking away from the computer. Here. Here, do this too. Don't break anything. Okay.
And like giving secrets back to their previous employer.
Well, quiet room is a good room. Hey, so
We got distracted. We're vibing.
oh, you're vibing?
Yeah.
You're not vibe coding, you're just vibing.
Laptop though, but it's hanging out.
I stayed down there for like
Yeah,
45 minutes, 40 minutes past.
I don't have any people like asking to get in. So this is fine. This is what I expected. So like I told you, attrition would be. Yep.
Is this once a month?
Yep.
Once a month.
I'm shooting for like last Saturdays for the in-person stuff. So
Live stream. Oh, for the.
yeah, stream. Yeah. Microphone.
Oh yeah, the virtuals. The ones that are virtual. That's why you.
What? What'd you do?
But 29.
Well, no, because it's like 200 people, but yeah, it's also the virtual.
It's a fun.
I mean, I'm just proctor is the right word. Teacher is the wrong word. Facilitator? Host, I guess.
Host.
Hi. All good? Very good. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm trying something.
Yeah. I took. I'm the same. I'm at the same point where like, wait, no, this I've had to restart it like 4 times. So to get something where like, yes, this is what I want.
So what is the platform you said you used to house and share all the web app collections?
I'm trying to build that for people to use. I mean, it does exist, but it's not like I haven't launched it in any official capacity yet, but I will.
I did see your live class
Yeah.
some days back.
Yeah.
And you were talking about Mocha in it, and
Yeah,
that
Mocha.
actually inspired me
Oh, great.
to build my own portfolio in Mocha.
Nice.
It actually works, and
Oh, that's great.
it was super cool. It changed my life. I spent so much time building portfolio, and I'm a user researcher, so we have to show our work on it. But
Oh, wow. That's great.
it was fantastic. It's
That's great.
really about, I think, half an hour to get the website.
Yeah.
And I got a domain. I connected it.
Nice.
It was
That's great.
beautiful.
Oh, that's awesome. I'm glad it worked.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I wanted this complex navigation, which is like if you go to a case study, and it has the secondary level of navigation with sticks.
Yeah.
So I was not able to get this to work. I have web subscription. I've tried GitHub. I've tried WordPress.
Yeah.
And nothing worked. And this is
And then it did what you wanted.
yeah, that was awesome.
That's great.
That's it. That's what got me to this one.
Nice.
So thanks.
Yeah,
Richard.
absolutely. Yeah, that's what I'm creating the I don't know, social network's the wrong word, but kind of like a portfolio.
Community.
Yeah, community, kind of like, well, what have you made? Where can you find what other people have made? I haven't spent more time apart from just kind of getting it set up. I hadn't even settled on a name yet, because what I'd like to do with it, and I have to talk to the Mocha people, is make it so that if you have a single page, it could be hosted somewhere. It could be hosted there. And but there's the big issue is there's security policies that make it not a good idea without the right security model in place. So I have to make sure that they can do what it is that needs to be done with it. But yeah, my hope is that I could have something at some point with that. So
No,
I'm glad it worked.
This is changing lives. Like it was mind-boggling to me because I'm a user researcher, designer in design, and I can never do all of this. But I have too many ideas. I'm like, now I can do it.
You can do it. Isn't that great?
I have crazy ideas from my portfolio. I'm like, let's just start with basic, and I got this up and running. But now I just can't stop. I have so many ideas.
Telling you that's how it worked for me too. I'm just like, dude. Absolutely, it's what I do.
I'll keep following you to learn the platform.
I'm telling you, it's changing every dang day. I swear, there's a new announcement. That's awesome, dude. That's great. I'm sure I'll tell the people I know at Mocha, I'm like, hey, just so you know, I'd like to get that off the ground. I think I've got a good domain. I haven't registered it yet, but I think I've got a good idea for what it is, and I want to make it so that people can copy and paste like an HTML, and then put it somewhere, and then it's hosted. Yeah. But I can't do that unless it's set up a certain way, because otherwise security would be a massive problem. So massive problem. So yeah. Ow. People are like concentrating, focusing. This is the way it always is though. Like, you kind of get the ball rolling. There's a deeper intro this time, but then once it's going, then people kind of off to the races. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think all right. All right, so now what do I want to do with this? Yeah.
So something that I'm trying to think of a way to not make it look as AI like with those rounded corners.
Right.
I was wondering if you had any advice or opinions.
Yeah. So you could effectively. Do you have examples of what you would like it to look like? Because that would be so. Sometimes telling it what you do want it. Okay, here's an example, right? So I typed in a prompt, and then what happened was it generated. Can you? Oh, you can't see it on that screen. You can see it on this one.
Okay.
Yeah. So I had it. It generated a video, the Space Needle, and kind of an 8-bit kind of ethos.
Yeah.
And then from there, did a better job at creating the closer to what it was that I wanted. Not exactly,
right,
but now it at least gives me, I feel, more of a starting point with what I was doing than where I was before. So sometimes using that multimodal experience, like you could go to, oh, what's the project? Sketch? No, not SketchUp. Google Stitch.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Stitch. So you could effectively create a design that you might want. Like, okay, can you make a design into your mind, like glassomorphism, skeuomorphic, neomorphic, retro, whatever that is, feed it in here, get some examples of like, okay, this is it. Then take what's built and then feed it back into whatever tool you're using, and it's probably going to do a better job than just, no, not that, no, not that, no, not that. Give it more of a direction, like visually. I'd use something like Stitch out of Labs.
I think this is Stitch's output. Do you know what its output is like? Is it or is it the actual like?
No, it's not the framework. It's not going to build the framework for you, but like it will, if I can load a viable
because I'm just trying
project.
to think if I'm giving a design example for something that I wanted to, take inspiration from, what's the best way to, I guess, input that information into, let's say, for example, Claude.
Okay, so I don't know what I did here. Design a landing page filled with playbooks being sold in a single bundle or something. Okay, so I wasn't that specific with that one, but I did another one way back. Oh God, it's been a while. There we go. So I wanted to build kind of workflows for that app I was talking about building, like that social network of sorts. Yeah. And I didn't want it to look exactly the same. And so I was like, well, let me try and build in here. Like, okay, those are kind of nice. I kind of like the green. The green feels right. The green feels smooth. So then there's a better connection between Google's tools and Google's other tools, certainly. But you could take this, copy to Figma, you can export, download, and then when you do that, then feed it back into Claude or whatever tool that you would want. Because Claude, I don't think has a native design, certainly not as comprehensive as something like this. I would sketch out what you wanted in here, as long as you got an idea of like, hey, let me scroll all the way to the top. Here's the product overview. Here are the users. The more detail that you have, the more screens it's going to build. Or if it's just something simple, like, here's what I'm trying to build. But I need it to look not like this. I want it to look like that. I'd feed it to Sketch because I think they've done a pretty dang good job with not Sketch, Stitch. It's a Google product out of Labs, same out of as Jules Labs. So, but it works like in terms of like a clean. If you're looking for at least, and so Claude may not be able to take that exactly, but at least it may feed it a better direction than where it is right now.
Yeah. For that export, would you recommend? How would you recommend the export being, whether it's an image or it's actually you code, for example?
Here, I mean, you could copy the code to the clipboard. You can set up an MCP, zip it, Joule. There's the Jules integration right there. They've got the Figma integration, AI Studio integration, as I said. What? Yeah, Figma.
So is that'll be better than the others, or is it just
well, you may use Figma as a middle ground if they're with Claude. If I think there's a hook from Claude to get to Figma. Well, Claude code. That I couldn't tell you.
Yeah, I think it's paid, but I mean, if you're trying to build a mobile app, something like that,
A platform. Figma is my understanding. Yeah, so that may be the middle ground, and then you export it to Figma from here, and then from Claude import from Figma. Does that make sense? So you're using it as kind of a connection point. That might be the easiest way to do it. I've never set up an MCP server to connect the client, but that may be a better way of doing it as well. I mean, usually I just download an image and I'm like, here, this is what I'm looking for. Like, go do it. So, in fact, let me try that. Anyway, oh yeah, I did set up something in Google AI Studio. I did try the game, but it didn't. Yeah, it didn't implement everything. Game doesn't seem to want to start.
I can try the Stitch though.
Yes, try Stitch. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. This I feel can be iterated. I really like this. Let's slow the rotation speed by half. Make it such that it goes from night to day, changing colors around and from Just all good. Thank you for not taking the camera. Yeah. I'm mindful that the audio is still going. Hey.
Steve, thanks for putting this
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, for sure.
A couple questions for you.
Yeah.
You've been kind of at this a little bit longer than me. I've been working on an app for a while, and man, I'm burning through credits like crazy.
Yeah.
Right? So I just wonder if there's smarter ways to.
So, I mean, it depends. Sometimes it's all about the model that you're using, right? So, like for example, in Claude, what I've been building with, I'm just going to pull up my recent kind of mostly finished app, and I burnt through my daily allotment of tokens pretty quickly. You can change the model. So right now I'm using the high-end model Opus because it's best for code, but I could choose something like Sonnet and kind of downgrade it a bit, and that would burn fewer tokens. It may not, but there's a trade-off. Is it going to give you exactly what you want as fast? You could end up burning more tokens by using fewer tokens up front. It kind of depends. Being more specific could help in the prompting so that you're getting more of what you want. Sometimes, depending on the platform, not batching solutions may be helpful because it could burn more tokens trying to process like 13 bits of feedback versus just fix this one thing. So focusing on a prompt instead of like kind of lumping it all together. Using if you have if you're able to build, what tool are you using primarily?
Really
Claude, okay.
Cursor.
Okay, Cursor, but you're using Claude as the model, but you're using Cursor as the interface. Another way then is, what's the word I'm looking for? It was right on the tip of my tongue. You got the prompt, smaller ask, a to-do list. So like a planning. So if you have depending on, if you've got an ongoing thing, of course, that plan is going to be kind of unwieldy and grow and shrink over time. But building a to-do list so that you can more easily tackle things one at a time may save in the long run versus fix this problem. This is a problem. Another thing that may keep bugs from cropping up, there are different things that can be installed, but like going through and testing or setting up automated testing so that you're not just implementing a feature, but you're having it test. Like, hey, is this successful? No. Well, then go back and fix it until you do. There's something called Ralph Wiggum mode. You may want to look into that.
Okay, cool.
And,
One last thing.
Yeah.
One last thing for
Yeah.
I know you're into 3D stuff.
I am.
How detailed can 3D printing get these days?
I
had an idea I wanted to think about, but it's like I'm not sure detailed.
Oh yeah, I mean, depending on the.
I'm talking about figurines, humans.
So depending on the nozzle, depending on the detail in the model, depending on so many things. Like, yes, I mean, resin is going to give you very fine details, but you can get fine details out of a traditional FDM printer as well, depending on the model, depending on sometimes the nozzle. I just run a 0.4 nozzle, which is standard, and I personally, and I like the finer stuff, but no complaints. You can compact layer height, so instead of doing a 0.2, you can do 0.08, and it'd be finer, so fewer layers, smoother surface. Yeah, it depends, but yeah, I mean, it gets better and better and easier. Bamboo made it very simple. Very, very simple, very straightforward. So, yeah, yeah, for sure, absolutely, yeah, for sure.
Gemini. Oh, you just did it.
Yeah. What's that?
Are you on a call?
Is this?
Are you on a call?
Oh no, I'm not on a call. No.
Okay.
I'm broadcast. I mean, it is broadcasting, so just
Oh, yeah.
audio is going. But yes, I'm not on a call. This is my, if I do a Space Needle thing that I'm going to kind of flesh out, it's going to be this one.
This is awesome.
So yeah, like out of the ones that I tried, I'm like, okay, this is the one I feel I can build on. The other ones I'm like, I didn't like as much. So yeah. I'm gonna have a. Where is it? Okay. So good?
Yeah.
Everything good? Yeah. That's a,
Doing this for a while, I thought I could quickly drop by and see.
that's awesome. Yeah. You know, I this is the second one we've done at Foundations,
Okay.
which is great. I want to get, I mean, my hope is that, yeah, more people come in, but like this, seeing people that I saw before come, because like that's a community. You're able to build, you know, community beyond just, you know, helping people for the first time and the only time, but making it more of an experience where people can learn, you know, from each other kind of thing. So yeah, that was my hope.
Doing this,
I'm having fun.
Yep.
Usually, unless I run into a wall and then I'm just like, that didn't work. I want to try to do this. I want to try.
It happens all the time.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I did another one. I was showing the, what is it? Sakura. I don't think I have it there yet. I did another one last night or yesterday. It took me a while, but like Sakura. Like,
what platform did you use?
this is mostly, no, this is all Gemini.
Oh, okay.
That's all Gemini. Everything I do, damn near everything I do is just a single page app because I can manage it. I can, like, you know, I can create a geode like this. That was all Gemini. So like, yeah, it's because I can wrap my head around a web page. Anything more complex, like I'd be using things like Mocha, because I'm not someone that wants to manage users and all that stuff. Mocha does a pretty good job. In fact, someone was just telling me over there that she started using it and it just lit her up. She's like, oh, I couldn't believe it worked. But I haven't launched anything on Mocha yet. I think, you know, I will. But it just depends on what it is that, you know, might be in my mind or what it is that I might want to do. But I find that even with like, I was watching a stream. Someone was showing, here's how you build your own link your own link page. And he was building it like with dependencies and all this, like a whole ton of stuff. And I'm like, I think this could just be done in a single HTML file. I don't think you need anything more complex. Like, and I'm a big believer in like simplicity, and like, if you can do something in 2,000 lines rather than 20,000, do it in 2,000. It's easier to manage. It's easier to maintain. So I that's the path that I take though. I mean, for me and the stuff that I'm doing, but everyone has different needs. Everyone's looking for something, you know, radically different in terms of what they're looking for an outcome. Yeah. So this one, let's see here. So there's an auto rotate speed, cycle speed there, and we can really slow it down, speed it up. I want to make some adjustments. I'll have to go in and refine the design on this, but yeah, I wanted it to go from night to day.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, that's the cycle speed. Yeah. Okay. So I don't know if I want to go from day to night, because I kind of like the cycle speed of just cycling different colors. That actually kind of works for this. Okay. I don't need to do that. Sorry, I'm just looking at this and what I might want to do. There we go. The top, the spire on the needle is too tall and not thin enough, and there's no light blinking at the top of that point. Okay. Sorry, iterating. I mean, now have you been doing anything like this, or like, yeah?
I've been doing full-fledged application.
Oh wow. Okay.
Not really white coding, but using Claude for to
Okay. Sure. What kind of apps?
Document intelligence, API testing.
Okay. Wow. Yeah.
Because I've been
Deep stuff.
Yeah.
Deep stuff I can't even begin to imagine.
Probably
Yeah.
on the other side of the world, I would say.
That's crazy.
We're doing that.
Yeah.
The single page apps, I guess, is the future, right? Everybody.
Oh, that's what I'm saying.
On the internal workflows, maybe the productivity.
Exactly. And I mean, I've done it. I've done productivity, fun, and as a more of a product manager than a developer.
I've been a
Like,
product
just,
manager
yeah.
for 5 years. So.
Oh, then you get it. You totally get it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It lit me up. Being a non-technical product manager, I'm like, dude, this is the best. Now I can build prototypes. Now I can show what exactly I'm doing. There we go.
I'm gonna head out, so probably.
Oh, cool. Very nice to
We'll
meet
see
you.
you next
Yeah, I hope to see you next time. Yeah, for sure. Like I said, every month. Like, I'm trying to aim for like last Saturdays of the month. And when I have a greater idea of how many people I can expect to show up, then at some point I'll be able to better bring in like food and beverages and that kind of thing. But like, it's always difficult to ascertain like how many people are going to be there kind of thing. So yeah, it's cool. I'm glad to have you here. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I mean, a lot of people to meet. So glad you could be one of them.
Yep.
Yeah,
All right.
cool. See you online.
Have a great rest of the day.
Yeah, for sure. You as well. See you next time. Yeah.
So quick question. Say for instance, I built this game, right? And then maybe some sort of presentation for something, and now I want to share it with the public.
Okay.
So that's when you click the share.
Yes.
And then that's when you click
So
share, and then you send to the email, or how do you extract it from there?
the link is copied to the clipboard, and then you can paste it anywhere. You can paste it to an email or a text or whatever, and then people can.
Oh my goodness, yes. And that's like a whole nice beautiful thing.
So that was my prompt. But I ended up giving it a. I accidentally generated a video, and no, that's not it. I don't know where the video is. I've got too many things on my desktop right now. Oh, that is the video. So I accidentally generated a video. I said, make it like this, or make it more like this, and that is effectively how it iterated what it did. And so, yeah,
This is really beautiful.
it's kind of neat. You know, I wanted it something that was fresh and dynamic, and like when it you know, every time you do something, then it changed. And I'll probably continue to flesh this out and make it an app that people can play with. It's not going to change the world, but it was kind of fun to do, and colorful. And maybe I'll say, okay, add more, this, add more that, change this, do this. But it was like, well, it's Space Needle, and I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, there.
And there's not so much that you can just do with it. Just give it a beautiful landscape, and then that's it.
That's it.
Yeah. So, how often are you gonna be doing this? Because I really want to get good at this.
Okay.
And I said, I like this.
That's what I'm saying. My plan is hosting it in person here. I'm aiming for I'm thinking last Saturdays of the month. So every month, the Luma calendar. I've got the next one scheduled for March 28th here. But then I also do live streams on Thursday evenings.
Every Thursday evening.
Every Thursday evening, I do a live stream.
Do you also, how do I join to form part of that? Do you send out the calendar, or how do we, where is the link and for us to join? If I miss, let's say for instance, I miss an in-person, then I can do a Thursday.
Right.
Online, yeah.
So I've got the email that went out has the archive link for today's stream. It's archived. I've got the link in there. The email that went out is in there. And then this calendar has got the upcoming workshops. I don't know if I should probably get better at publishing where the archives are, but we've got a Discord server as well that people can join. So the announcements kind of go out there as well. Email list, I've got the ctrl+alt+create. Everyone that registers gets on the email list. So I will be sending out announcements for future virtual as well as in-person stuff. Does that make sense?
Yes, and there are a couple of projects that I'm working on since I'm in the social sciences industry. So I'll share my ideas with you, and I'll create something and then share with you, so you can just do that.
Absolutely, for sure.
Nice to meet
Yeah,
you.
you as well.
Mariama.
Yeah, very nice to meet you. Thank you. Oh.
Opting over,
It depends. I mean, it depends on the kind of tool that you're using. But I think one person's approach, and when I was reading, I'm like, but if I did it that way, I wouldn't get the outcome that I wanted. So I was always prompting differently than what was the best practices.
Yeah.
So I think no one knows. I don't think there's any best way apart from trying what works for you, and then
I feel like it's working way better now.
like maybe 6 months ago.
Yeah, you couldn't. Yeah. Oh yeah.
couldn't get exactly what I wanted.
Yeah.
But now I feel like I can get whatever I want, and it'll be beautiful.
Boom.
on top of
Yeah,
that.
yeah. It's getting well. Those tools are of course getting more and more, and you're using Claude.
Yeah.
So you're on Opus 4.6 or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're bleeding edge, or as bleeding edge as it gets.
So if you're gonna pay for it.
Yeah, I know. I'm sure, dude. Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Out the nose.
I'm just making sure that I don't have to worry about that anymore. Somebody
Yeah.
told me that I needed to.
No, I wouldn't. If it's working for you, don't change anything.
Okay.
If it's working for you, yeah. If it's working. Yeah.
So I was thinking about I'm working for SAP. So what is happening? Like if I want to build something internal, right? For the company, so if I'm going to use a whiteboard, that will be using Gemini or something. It's going to be more like the code getting fetched from the internet, and the confidential things is going to be like having some So you get what I'm saying, right?
Yeah, I think so.
So how should we approach that? Like we want to build something internal and just for my team and not for external.
Well,
Build an application or something like
yeah, I would definitely be on enterprise, which you probably are anyway, like not using public tools, using whatever license you have, whether it's like Microsoft, Google, Amazon, whatever, and using that tool specifically for compliance, because the last thing you'd want is you would not want to step outside of that. Yeah, I wouldn't, but that's everything I could tell you, because I don't know much about beyond that.
That answers most of it.
Yeah.
Because, if you're using an authorized tool, right? Then using it to
You're in the as long as as long as it's contained and it's not going out, as long as you've got because I'm pretty sure they've got the they would have it set up whatever your shop is, like Google, Microsoft, Amazon, or whatever, to have your own contained environment where it's not, but you're able to use a tool, or at least have that tool at your disposal, or using local models that don't necessarily go out but run internally, like Quen or DeepSeek or whatever. Anything you could run locally may not be as powerful, or maybe they could be, but at least then you're not worried about going outside and sharing data outside. It's all running locally.
Okay, that's awesome. Yeah.
Another way of doing it.
Probably I'll try to. I'll try to visit the next workshop too.
Yeah, for sure. Like the calendar, I'll be sending announcements out. As everything. Yes, I mean it will be around. Hopefully, I don't know. Like last time, how are we doing? Oh shit! Dude, I was like, time kind of flew. I was like, if people kind of wanted to show what they were doing, I could put it on the big screen or whatever. If everybody, I like doing the show and tell. I like seeing what people build. So, yeah. So.
Thanks, Chris.
Yeah, absolutely. See you next time. Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
2 questions.
Yeah.
You mentioned sharing something with the link.
Yeah.
We're done.
Yeah.
So we looked in the email, but we didn't see where to.
It's not there yet.
Oh, okay.
It goes out at 2 p.m. I think. Auto sends the link will be there. It will be there.
Second question then.
Yeah.
I use Cursor.
Yeah.
How should I share something with you in that regard? Should
I just
throw the HTML file?
Anything you can even you wouldn't want to, depending on what you made, you can throw it onto GitHub and then share a repository anywhere.
Okay,
It doesn't
just
matter.
as long as I.
Yeah. It's okay, this exists somewhere.
Yeah.
No, there's no. I don't. It's did someone make the effort? Great. That's all. It's
Okay.
it's not a heavy lift kind of thing.
Okay. All right. I'll figure something out.
Cool. Yeah. Got you. Time flew. I didn't realize it was already 2. It's crazy. I'm gonna keep vibing with this. I don't know what. Well, this was the 3rd, 4th time I tried it. So, but it worked. I did it. It's a Space Needle. Did you get some? Dude, it knew, but as soon as I said Space Needle, there was rain in the first one, so it knew.
I've been working on this
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I've been working on this get ready for school timer.
Yeah, smart.
And anyway, but because of yours, let's
you know what I'm saying? Make it fun. Yeah, you gotta make it fun.
The kids actually demand this now.
I'm telling you. Now the next step is say, all right, you try. What is something you want to make? What is something that you want to do? What is something that Jedi does it every so often, not as often as I want. Time flew. I didn't realize it was Jesus. They're not. They don't. So even Gretchen asked, I'm like, no, it's however long they want to be. I'm like, that's great. So which I'm very, very, very grateful. So
Good conversations.
good. Yeah. Well, like I said, people were like messaging online. Oh, I can't make it. What's the virtual? I'm like, here's the virtual link. I've sent it out to everybody and all that. So I made sure everyone was covered. Nice.
Yeah, effort.
And you're making. That's nice. That's wonderful. You good?
Yes. So I finished my app.
Yeah.
And I make it alive.
Yeah.
So that's it.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, it was the creative process, getting together, meeting people, hanging out, and seeing what other people are doing, maybe, and just
Yeah, that's super fun.
yeah, good. We're doing it every month. Every at the end of I think the last Saturday of every month is kind of what I'm shooting for. Kind of like today, last Saturday of the month.
Different themes or different projects.
Different, like depending on what word is chosen at the beginning at random. That's kind of the creative spark that gets people going.
Okay, I will ask my friend to come.
Please, the more the merrier.
Yeah, thank you
So
so much.
absolutely, nice to meet you.
Create a model that's fair.
So feel it for your lives.
I know this is live stream. Yes. Oh, what's the? Oh, I don't know. Like, well, usually like 40 or so, depending on what's going on. Not here, but on the on the console. Like, you good? All good?
How's it going?
Good. I didn't realize it was already 2. Like, people are. I was like, holy cow! People like.
People kind of.
Yeah. They're like, but yeah, they're finding their way out. So, yeah. Yeah, it's a great space. That's what I'm saying. I was worried that what's the eyes for? Oh, you were like wide-eyed, like you had something. Like, what? There's something. See, that's what you want. I say this every time, but you want people in pockets. You want people each having conversations with the people around them, even if they don't know who they are. That's the hallmark of a good event. People talking, people mixing, people mingling, people having something to show for it. So I don't know what else I wanted. I think I want to add rain somehow. Like, add rain. Maybe clean up the Space Needle model a tiny bit. Keep the lights on the buildings. I don't know about pedestrians yet. That might be a little too noisy. But I like the clouds. The clouds are fun.
There's a lot of buildings around the Space Needle, and there's not a lot of buildings around the Space Needle.
No, I know. But I see, this to me is right. This to me, it feels balanced. It feels like it's not stark. It's just, so for a, something that I wasn't planning on doing, I'll try to flesh it out to make it as best as I can. So, I don't know. In fact, let's close that out. There's a Sakura. Don't worry about the stitch. Did you? With the app? Did you use the app? Oh, yeah. Okay, great. Oh, that's great. Oh, wait a minute. I've got to fix that.
I was going to say.
Yeah, I've got to fix it. So that was a bug on the first one.
I made an SVG of the Maker Deck logo and I tried to upload it.
Oh, I have one.
But it's all colored.
Oh no, you need the black and white one. So you got to use I made another tool to help you turn images or SVGs into black and white.
Okay.
So there's another tool. I should link it here,
Yeah.
but it's the SVG vectorizer. So like if you go to where is it? Where's my arcade play? So if you take your image, drag it in here or add it from here, it'll make it easy to turn it black and white or monochromatic. Okay. And then you can adjust sliders or the balance to get it right. And then you can use it on the Maker Chip app or whatever it was. So wait, where was the chip? Oh, was it still in the?
Still in the browser.
Yeah, it looks like
you can kind of see the fade through though.
Oh no, but that's not how it is. Yeah, it's just how it is. All right, so that's good. I have to fix that. I have to fix that.
Oh, and then the font, if you try to change the font of this, or you try to change the size of that, it doesn't work either.
Really? Okay, so
On at the back side, it doesn't work.
okay, another curve radius. Sorry.
That works. The
Rotation size doesn't work.
Oh no, now it's not working. It wasn't working earlier.
Dude, there you go. That actually works.
Yeah.
If the QR code prints out well, you may want to have the tolerance for the QR code low. Yeah, definitely not high, low tolerance. Because you're making it smaller. But actually, I have to wait till my Claude comes up I can use it again, and then I'll have to fix the font is reversed.
So I think what I'm gonna do is create a hello name tag too,
Yeah.
so that it's easy for anybody to print.
Oh, one of these.
One of those.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
see if I can get it to create a QR code or
A QR code thing. Yeah.
NFC tag.
Yeah, or well,
So you can
that's
tap
what
it and get to your,
that's smart.
You can
So
or whatever.
that's what Kevin did. So it'll create a cavity within it so that you can pause it at a certain layer, insert like an adhesive NFC tag, and then keep printing. No, I haven't. I just literally did some bug fixes this morning when Kevin gave me.
Download it and try and print it.
Yeah, well, wait until I fix the text, and Kevin, I think, had a couple people had a couple bits of feedback for it, but he says it's because Kevin asked today. Thanks again. Are you taking off? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, for Aaron.
I was just curious about this space actually. Like, what is
Foundations?
Yeah.
It's an invite-only startup community space.
Okay.
So yeah, and I'm lucky enough to know the guy who manages, put it together. So it made for a very nice space for an activity like this.
Gotcha.
So,
Okay.
yeah.
Cool.
Every month.
Good to know. Good to know. Thank
Cool.
you.
Very nice.
Appreciate it.
Yes, absolutely.
I can
Fix that. I gotta remember to fix. Yeah, send me an email for.
So I send her to
I gotta here. Just let me. I'll do it. I usually send emails by way of. Oh, hang on. Pixel said something. Hang on, Pixels. I may have to get back to that later. What? Oh, is it? Chris. Text reversed on the bottom of the chip. That's an easy fix. Yeah, it's all. That was pretty much all Claude. Well, yeah, that was pretty much all Claude. Gemini. I started in Gemini and it kept messing up. I went back and forth, and ultimately I just gave up on Gemini. Claude. Gemini, unfortunately, for heavy lifts, has not been great. What'd you do?
I just told them.
What the? Hey. What? Yeah. Sorry. Oh, there's a link that would be sent out to people. Yeah, I sent Luma to send out an email like after the event's over, like at 2 or whatever, officially over. Yeah. That it'll go out and say submit your feedback here. That's what. Yeah, it should automatically fire at 2 p.m. I got it set. Perfect. Good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's fun.
That's awesome. I mean, I'm planning on doing these in person once a month here. I'm thinking like final Saturday of the month just to kind of make it easy in my head, but we'll be around online and everywhere in between. So glad you guys. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for coming. What'd you do?
It was calling 911. All of a sudden, I was looking at it and I hear this like, hello. I thought it was. And then I pull it out and
oh my God.
I tried to pull it up, but I accidentally ended it. So
oh my God.
I was like,
oh, my prom drop's ready. Needle dash. Press enter, tap to start. Oh. What do I got to do? I don't know what the game is. Needle dash. This is, I have to avoid flying elevators. I'm not sure exactly what was coming to that. That's the thing is when you're generic, it doesn't work. Okay, so I made a note, Matt, about the bug.
When do you get more tokens back?
Until I have a feeling I'm going to be upgrading Claude subscription, but
it's worth it. I
thank you. Are you good? Everything good? Yeah. All right, be here next month. I'm here.
It's worth it though. I'm actually can't. Once my chat GPT.
Oh, it doesn't say I'm out. Maybe I'm good now.
Already?
Yeah. It's possible. I'll tell you in a second. Like I'm not sure. Hang on. I had other QA from somebody else that came in. Yeah, here next month. Yeah, I'll be sending there's a mail that goes out automatically or should have gone out automatically saying here's where the link is and everything. So do that. So every month I'm thinking like final Saturday of the month right here. So
Awesome.
learning, meeting, etc. Thank you. All right, Otter said what? I can see some graphical glitches popping through. Preview doesn't work perfectly, but doesn't impact outcome. I'm seeing graphical. You can export to JSON from the app, but probably not much more than that. I don't know if I can address those right now. I don't think it's a fire alarm because it's not. Yeah, what's going? It's not fire. Hang on, just let me tell Abiel.
It's 2 o'clock in any case. It's over.
Yeah. This back door was propped open. Now an alarm is going off. Question mark. Not an emergency exit. Not marked as an emergency exit. It's not a fire. It's not a fire alarm. It's the door. The door was open.
The door was open?
Yeah. And it was propped open, or it stayed open. No idea. No idea. I don't think any of our people, because everyone's gone down that way.
Yeah, well, the door's not locked either.
Yeah, and it doesn't say emergency exit.
Okay, well.
So yeah, I don't know. Is that 911? All right, make your. Here we go. Oh, are you is your battery out? Okay. I'm gonna close the live stream because we've done everything we needed to do. Thank you, everybody. Doing it again next month, live in person, and also virtual. Next virtual event or next virtual stream will be next Thursday, but that's just a casual hangout, less formal. Whatever formal is, I don't know.